Hey everybody, this is Pam with Trusting Your Process, coming on with another video. I'm dashing in the rain. At first, I really was going to turn this daggone dash thing off and say, you know what, to hell with that. But this is about starting where you are and learning new things and nudging myself further than I would have. So I jumped out here and I said, I'm definitely going to get this on a video. This is documentation that I actually stepped out of a comfort zone and expanded a comfort zone, I should say, because I don't like to drive in the rain. So your girl is in the rain. Your girl is in the rain. I'm sitting up here. I done went out and got my boots out of the she shed, and I got my raincoat. But this thing is tight, so I had to take it off. Really think it was too small when I originally got it. Well, actually it ran small because I got it in my size. But I think what I'm gonna do to accommodate, you know, I sew a little bit, I'm gonna cut this lining open because it's tight right up in here to be able to make do with that. But so I assigned myself a block of time to dash from 11 to 2, 11, 12, 1, 2. I think it's either 11 to 2 or 11 to 1. And I didn't dash yesterday, so I'm just really taking days to kind of learn the route, learn to move past certain things. And today was a perfect example of getting out here anyway in all this mess. So I'm dashing in the rain. So the other day, this video is definitely going to go up after my other one. I did a dashing video that will be up by the time this comes out, is basically what I'm saying. So that was the second day of dashing. This would be the third, technically, of dashing. And let's turn off that signal. And I don't even know where I was going with that. Trying to stay focused on the road. I'll get a little panicky when I'm driving in the rain. But thankfully, I'm driving during the day in the rain, so I can actually see the lines. Because at night, I don't like to drive at night, period, but especially when it's raining, because the road is so shiny that I don't even see the white lines, and that could be a problem for me. So this is the second block of time that I scheduled, and I just want to see, does it get busy this time for lunch? Does it make a difference because it's raining? I said, we'll see. So come along with me in the rain and keep me company while I'm ooh, let's go ahead and stop that. That was an ambulance. I don't even know how to say that word. Ambulance. All right, so as soon as I drive up to the hot spot where it has me going, or order came over to pick up for Panda Express, which is right across the street. So that's promising. I'm not sure if I did by the offer or by the hour. I'm just going to keep it as is, because again, this is an experiment, learning and just trying to basically figure this out. So I look at it like it's paid training. Okay, so this one says pick up in lobby. It doesn't have a drink with it, which is really important, because the drinks and me, I just got to get a better system when it comes to the drinks, because I don't want to have to worry about spilling anything. It had stopped raining and now it picked back up. So I think I'm just going to have to deal with the rain hitting me. I have my other jacket back if it gets too much, because that raincoat is just too constricting and I don't like that feeling. So, and water ain't never hurt nobody. And for me, my texture of hair, the water actually makes it do better. So I just don't like it in my face. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and literally pick it up from from Panda Express, and I pull in right here. So that was quick. Now, you know what would be really good? If it keeps me like generally in this area. That would be 100% awesome. Okay, so I went in the store, got the order, and now we get to deliver it. So now I gotta figure out where we're going. So let's see. All right, so I'm heading out. It picked up raining again, but it's nice and warm in the car, which is good. And I got my coffee. I didn't film that because I filmed it on the other one. So I'm just gonna take it easy and, you know, take my time and deliver this food out here for this block of 2 hours. And so far, so good. So it's telling me I have 17 minutes to get there. And then I noticed that a message came over from the customer. She asked me, or he asked me to knock. So I thought that was kind of cool. So another one is coming over now. It says, thanks. So that's kind of cool. Definitely got to keep the glasses on to be able to see this. So not too bad, not too bad. I know my daughter's going to be shocked that I'm out here because they know how I am in the rain. They call me a cat. I'm like, as soon as that water hit me, I'm like.
Continue on US 41 south for 6 miles.
Okay. Ooh, that's a lot of rain going on out here. All right, let me turn down this heat. I'm thankful for it, but I got it. All right, so I'm approaching a light so I get a chance to sip on my coffee. I'm so thankful that I got my brakes fixed. Man, the brakes were screaming. There would have been no way I would have been out here with those brakes. Being able to do this. So that was $400. That was an ouch, but it was $400 what you call a necessity spend. All right. So we got a good little ways to go before it's telling me to turn. So I'm just gonna listen to my podcast and I will turn you guys back on to let you know how it turned out. All right, so I just dropped off the first order and got another one, which is just 3 minutes away for me to pick it up at Jason's Deli. I'm actually so glad that I came to this one because I was looking for this location for something else before, and now when I rolled up in here, I was like, oh, this is where it's at. So every once in a while, like I live in my camper, but when I was living in the van for that short stint of time, I stayed.
Turn right onto Cobb Place Boulevard Northwest.
I stayed in these town something suites. And I wanted to find that place again because every so often I would like to be able to soak in a tub.
Turn left onto Ernest W. Barrett Parkway Northwest.
So now I know where to turn to get to this spot. They were pretty reasonable and the places were clean. But what I like about it and what made me miss it before is they don't look like hotels. They look like apartment complexes, but they're suites. They're suites that mostly people who are traveling or business, they'll come to. And I'm psyched, I found it. So now I'm on to my next order. So far, so good. I was thinking when I was driving down to pick this order up, how easy it is to make something so unattainable in your mind. You know, like, oh my God, it's too cold out there for me to do it, or oh my God, I can't drive in
a quarter mile, turn right.
And while I was heading to drop this order off, I was just thinking too that, wow, this is so soothing. The rain sounds nice. I'm in my thoughts. I'm able to. Hold on one second. What's this? I could be in my thoughts and just, you know, take that moment to just be in the moment. Okay, so
turn right after Jason's Deli, on the right, onto Market Center Drive Northwest, then turn right. Turn right, then turn right.
All right, so here is the next place to pick up. So I'm gonna look at the instructions to see where it wants me to. Does it want me to pull up to the drive-thru, or do I have to go in? Most of these appear to be going in.
Head northwest, then you will arrive at your destination.
All right, so I picked that one up. That was pretty simple. The only thing that I will say is a little confusing that I'm still learning is it tells you in the, okay, what are we doing, bro? You are over the line. What?
Turn right onto US 41, Cobb Parkway Northwest.
It tells you what they have, right? But it says 3 items, this, and this. But I'm confused because I'm not sure if I'm getting 3 bags or they're just saying 3 items that are in, you know, that are in the bag. So that's a little confusing for me. My windows are fogging up. Well, we don't need to be able to see out here. So that's a little confusing for me. Because it said 3 items. I know in some of the training videos it said not to, you know, to make sure that you get the drink, because the drink is usually that thing that's left or forgotten. And but it doesn't explain, which I think it should, that when it says 3 items, it means that you're getting the items in the bag, which you can't check anyway because they're stapled together and closed or taped. It's not talking about 3 different bags. I don't know. Does that make sense? And you probably can't hear me because this thing is blasting. Okay, okay. All right. So now let's see where it's telling me to go. Okay, so let me finish with my thought about making things up in your head that you make it so big and impossible. But as soon as you try it and just kind of get past that initial fear, you find that it wasn't as bad as you thought. It's kind of like you pulled the curtain back and realized that there was only some old dude making noise behind the counter, behind the curtain, like in The Wizard of Oz. You know what I'm saying? So my point to that is, I'm always thinking to myself when it comes to rain, when it's raining outside and driving, oh no, I don't want to do that because it's dangerous, and it's this and it's that and it's this and it's that. And today, stepping out of that fear, I'm realizing I'm focusing more on how cool it is, how soothing it is. Yeah, there's a lot of people still on the road, but everybody's taking their time, and most importantly, me. I can just take my time. I don't have to rush through this. I can really just pick up a package, deliver a package at my own pace, and enjoy the ride, literally. So I just thought that was worth pointing out. For like a perfect example, that light, I could have definitely got past that light. It was turning yellow, but I didn't need to go flying past. This person's gonna get their food. They're gonna be all right. And most importantly, I'm gonna be secure and safe. Okay, so I got a little turned around.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto Baker Grove Road.
Quarter of a mile, okay. So I got a little turned around. I dropped off that last order. And I think instead of going right, I went left, and it took me around the world and back. But I kind of like that because it gives me an opportunity to see.
Turn right onto Baker Grove Road.
I think this is it right here. It gives me an opportunity to see what's around me. I think I said that before.
Continue on Baker Grove Road for 3/4 of a mile.
Okay. And see, I've never been over here, and I'm like, who would have thunk it that all this industrial park is mingled in with neighborhoods? Now, I don't know where I'm at, but I'm sure I'm really close. I know I'm in Ackworth because I saw the sign, but I'm like, wow. I like the discoveries that happen when I do gig work like this. Okay, so I'm on my third order, and I went to the hot spot. The cool thing about being turned around for the other order is that it does allow you to go to the nearest hot spot, which is considered a busy spot. So I was like not far from there, got there and got another order, and it was literally for the parking lot that I was in. It was for Wild Hot Wings or something like that. But the directions kept saying, you're there. And I was like, well, where is it at? I wound up calling them, and it turns out they were like sitting in the cut, like, of Publix. Like you would miss them if you didn't know if you didn't know it was there. So obviously now I know they're there forever. Well, it was that was funny. I was literally like, where? And I could see myself in my car right next to, but I couldn't figure it out until I figured it out. So now I'm on my way. This is kind of far out for somebody to be ordering hot wings. Like, dang, no wonder why you using DoorDash, because you ain't coming out here yourself. Ooh, the lake is taking me past Alatoona Lake. It's muddy. So I'm going, oh, there's a camper up there. Oh yeah, this is a campground. Okay. Meaning you go and you, this is one of those places, I guess if you're traveling, you can stay right there with your, wow, this is like really intermingled into the neighborhood. That is so crazy to me. Another one of those opportunities to see things that I would not have seen had I not been doing the DoorDash. My daughter asked me, did I like DoorDash better than Sparks? And I'm gonna have to say yes right now because it's just simple. And I need simple in my life right now. It's simple insofar as all I'm doing is picking up your food and I'm bringing it to you. Now with Sparks, you're doing the same thing, but there's more bags involved. There's heaviness. I gotta worry about dog food and big things of water or whatever. I don't like that uncertainty when it comes to, okay, am I gonna be working with my back? You know, so as it stands right now, I think my first pick are the food apps where you just grab somebody, they're ordering, you know, lunch, dinner, or breakfast. And then if it's slow, then the next pick would be Sparks. And if that's slow, then possibly Instacart. But I also can see that this is not going to be a long-term thing as well, because this is killing the mileage on my car. To me is not worth it. However, I like that I can turn these apps on and make quick money. So I had mentioned before that I'm going to brush off my freelance skills, and one of those is bookkeeping. So I'm gonna fire up, or I should say put out my shingles for bookkeeping clients as well, because I think that that is going to be something that will serve me well. All right, so let me get back focused on figuring out where I'm at. All right, so that one went smoothly, and I dropped it off. I was in the wrong address and called the customer, and he was across the street. So he saw my truck and said he's right there. Ooh. And so I was able to drop it off. I will tell you, some of these homes up in here are a little nerve-wracking. That one there in particular, because it was, I'm not trying to be funny, it was a, you know, kind of like a, what am I thinking? A mobile home lot type thing, kind of run down, with kind of signs that would make me a little nervous, if you know what I mean, up, blatantly up. But he was awesome. He was very friendly. He apologized. He said his friend that didn't have a sign up, you know, which, you know, makes it easy to know his property. And so I just handed him his food, and he told me have a good night, and I said you too, and I got back in my vehicle. So I was happy with that. So that turned out to be an awesome experience. I wouldn't go there at night, I'm gonna tell you that right now. So, but I'm not trying to feed into that either. So I'm on my way back into my area. I chose to just kind of go back to what I'm more familiar with. This is a little further out, but I do like the way that you can jump hotspots. If you're in that area, you might as well make it work, but I didn't want anything to turn on over here. And then it also told me that I was kind of far away from a hotspot, so head back a certain direction. So I chose my area. And so I've been into the app I turned it on, started at 11. I've made $30-something already. Not bad, you know. I have it going until 2. Part of me wants to stop, I ain't gonna lie. Especially when I got close to my house over there, I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna stop and go and lay up and eat. And I said, no, I ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna keep going and see this through. Anyway, so I was talking about the brushing off different freelance skills, writing and the bookkeeping. I like that idea of the bookkeeping because it gives me the opportunity to make good money, as well as work at my own pace and on my own time for my clients. So, and my clients can be anywhere in the world, which I love that too. So I would definitely be targeting small business owners who just don't want to have to deal with worrying about keeping their books in order, and they'll have me for that. So it's all about that multiple streams of income, and while I'm working on things that I'm developing, like my workshops and coursework and things like that. So it tells me I have four miles on this road before I can turn. Oh, these are these gas stations that show up on these apps. I'm like, where are these gas stations at that y'all saying has good gas things? We got to drive all the way over here to get it. So that's just, see, another one of those, oh, this is where you are type thing. All right, so I'll turn you back on when I am in another hot zone closer to my house and get another order. Always wondered what this was. See, it says YouTube bit, and I got a chance to go inside, and it's literally like, hold on, literally like this dude that is, I guess he's a big deal on YouTube. And he owns this whole place. And inside, I kid you not, it is just one huge room. It looks like it's sectioned off. Maybe people are renting from him to do videos. It was weird. I got a chance to finally see inside that building. So I guess they make videos there. You saw a person looked like they had one of those makeup mirrors. He came up to the front. He's like, hey, a lot of people order food from out of here. Let me just see if anybody's ordered food. But it turns out I was in the wrong spot. I was supposed to go to the next one over, but I got the chance of seeing that thing. Oh, I'm taking my signs from all kinds of things today. I did an order that the street name was Pam Circle. I got a chance to see inside there because why else would you go there? So apparently, I guess he rents out that spot to people. So yeah, that was really, really cool. So now this is the assisted living home, and I order up in here. I would drop it off the order here. So I'll be right back. So it is, I think that's gonna be my last order. One, because my phone is dying. It got wet. So every time I try to plug it in, I get this error message saying you're wet something. Also too, my daughter called me and asked me to make sure I was around the area for my grandbaby when he gets off the bus, just in case her order runs long. And it's just a great place to stop, in my opinion. So I made $39 and some change, not quite 40, but I'm happy with that. I'm gonna run home, get myself something to eat, and just wait in case she needs me to be at the house. If not, then I'm already home. That's how I see it. I got a chance to see that building and what was in there. I've always wanted to know what was the YouTube building. And even when I dropped it off to my customer who works, I guess, in the senior citizen home right here, he was like, I always wanted to know what was in there. So that's kind of cool. I thought so too. I'm trying not to buy anything outside for lunch because then that would be wasting money, because I really could go for some Zaxby's right now, but I'm gonna wait. And then I am going to end it here. So I don't know if I'm gonna call this gigging after 50 series on ways that we can make money supplementing income over 50. Not quite sure. Let me know if you like that. Until next time, remember who loves you. Bye. So I stopped doing my DoorDash and I stopped to have some lunch, and this is lunch today. It is sweet kale salad. I added some tomatoes with poppy seed dressing with 2 chicken egg rolls. Yummy, 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 yummy. For dessert, I'm gonna have some fresh strawberries.